Hey guys, I sure commend you today in Clash Royale. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Happy to have you guys with me today. I am joined, as you can see, by Chrysor. He's actually in a match right now, so let's go ahead and tune in. This dude is like the only guy on top ladder right now using the Barbarian Hut. You probably saw the deck, you heard me right. It's Barbarian Hut Graveyard, and I really like this deck. I almost wish that I was back in 2022 in simpler times playing a graveyard deck, because I kind of miss the archetype, guys. Not to say that I don't like Golem, but this deck has archers, obviously newly buffed, still kind of sort of here about 20 days, 25 days into the new kind of balanced cards. And then we have the Monk, newly buffed as well. Mega Minion, always kind of the perfectly balanced card. Skeletons for quicker cycle. And then we have the Royal Delivery, still one of my favorite spells, most underrated spells in the game, along with the Graveyard, and the Poison is our big spell in this deck. I want to go ahead and start things out. As you can see the gameplay, I want to give you the tips from the pro here, guys. So, number one is he made this deck after the recent balance changes. He says the Monk got a slight buff, which was a good thing, to bring it back, excuse me. And archers are now broken, so why not use them, he says. I use the Mega Minion in Larry's because they're cheaper than Phoenix and Goblins, and they get the job done. Against beatdowns, try cycling BARB huts and using Poison and Delivery to take down the support troops. Use a Monk Graveyard attack in the opposite lane when the opponent is down on Elixir, and apply pressure when you're in double Elixir. I'm sorry, use Monk Graveyard attack when the opponent is down in Elixir, and apply a pressure when you're in double Elixir. There was no opposite lane there, I added that, my bad. But of course it could be the opposite lane if you're ahead in Elixir. Against cheaper decks, play the deck with caution. See the opponent has Earthquake or Fireball. If EQ, then play the BARB hut very carefully not to give the opponent value. If Fireball, make the opponent want to use it on the BARB hut so they won't be able to defend your counterattack. Lastly, take advantage of the BARB hut. This deck allows you to apply dual lane pressure. You're going to force out bad moves from the opponent, often with this deck, so constantly apply pressure when you're in double Elixir time. That's really, really good advice. It's a great breakdown of the deck. Also want to give him a shout out here. I'm going to link his Twitter and his TikTok. It is Chrysor_CR. Again, that will be in the description for you guys. So how we look in this match? I've been blabbing, giving you guys all the pro tips, and look at this, man. It is a Witch Pump Monk Rage Arrows Zap deck. Never thought I'd see this on top ladder, ladies and gentlemen. But it actually looks kind of cool. Even though we do have the lead here going against this beatdown deck, the last card is Giant. He waits until almost going into double Elixir time, excuse me, Sudden Death overtime, before using that Giant. So nice job on that Monk ability, getting that really nice reflect damage and a beautiful Poison there too, capturing not only the Witch, but also the Monk and the Giant from the opponent. And look at that steady stream of Barbarians. The opponent having a tough time. We go in with a Graveyard as well. They do have arrows, and they also have, they drop a Rage there. But they have arrows, they have zap, they used everything. We're spamming the bridge with skeletons as well. They come down with the Monk, so they're able to stop us, but just narrowly. Man, that Monk, when he uses his ability on the defensive end like that, that's nasty, man. That's nasty. That's a really cool reflect damage, dude. He's a really, really cool champion. I like his dynamics. He's been weak, he's been strong, but overall, I like the Monk, man. To me, he's not my favorite champion. Maybe my second favorite. I'm an Archer Queen guy. I mentioned that last video, and not too many people empathize with me. Not too many people agree with me, but I'm an Archer Queen guy. All right, so here we go, guys. A big, big push coming. We go ahead and take that Poison again. Value, getting not just the weak side tower, obviously, but also the Witch down. Also some damage to that Monk, and he evaporates. We do have a mini P.E.K.K.A coming along as well, but man, we have Barbarian Hut. He goes with skeletons there to stymie that mini P.E.K.K.A before he can even get to the hut. Nicely done, nicely done. We have a Monk. We're going to go ahead and use that Monk ability, I think. Yeah, we're leaking. We're leaking. We go with the hut instead. This is a Poison value if I have ever seen Poison value. We go with the Poison. We finish off that first Witch from the last Poison. And then we go ahead and finish off or come close to the other Witch. We're going to use our Delivery here. Smack down. Now we have a couple Giants, but we're back to another Barbarian Hut. Barbarian Hut is just unstoppable right now. He goes with the mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to slap those Giants out of our lane. They're spamming the bridge. 9, 8, 7 seconds remaining on the clock, and the good game comes down from the opponent. Man, that deck is nasty that we're going against, guys, too. Again, the Pump, the Monk, The Rage Zap Arrows Witch. Wow, very, very interesting, but we do walk away with the victory in off the tie. So let me go ahead and check in to see where he is right now, and then we'll come back at you guys in the next match. So Ultimate Champion, obviously 1763 on Path of Legends. Let me go ahead and promote him. Let's take a look at his badges here, guys. So we have Ultimate Champion, current season 58-54, best season 54-24, 77-18 in Legacy Best. Dude, you need to decipher all of these profiles, huh? I mean, it's not like back in the day, nice and simple. There's like Legacy Awards, there's everything else, guys. I'll come back at you when we find the next match. Be right back. All right, guys, that was not too long. Here we go in match number 2. So let's go ahead and give him the Lucky Inferno Tower. Let's watch him all the way from the beginning this time. I like this deck, guys. I'm going to go ahead and give this deck a try, too, at the end of today's video. So stay tuned for that. Get excited, boys and girls. Get excited. Here we go. It's going to be a Gobbo's Archers. A lot of feedback on that last video. I deleted a video. Long story short is talking about Dark Elixir. What is it going to do inside Clash Royale? I'm still uncertain, but I stand by my prediction. I think Dark Elixir is going to be a way to activate special abilities on level 15 cards, and I mean, it's going to be a while, right? It's going to be half a year, longer than that, 3/4 of a year at least away, so I guess we'll kind of reserve talking about it every single day until the actual update comes, but it's going to be an interesting one. Speaking of interesting ones, we're going against the Royal Giant here. We actually slap him out of the way there, utilizing that Monk ability Fireball. Nice Fireball value from the opponent there. The only guy left standing is, of course, going to be the Royal Recruit vis-a-vis the Delivery. How you guys doing, by the way? I should have asked this at the beginning of the video. I just shared this on the other channel, but I went this previous weekend. I went out with my son, dude. We had a blast. I hope this is not a bad parenting move, but I Googled like the top 10 abandoned places to find around me in my area, and we explored 2 of them. We'd already been to one of them. We explored 2, and it was creepy and spooky and perfect for a 5-year-old and a old man like yours truly to waste a weekend exploring. I love that stuff. I love abandoned places, man. Just love the vibes. So anyway, that's what we did this weekend. I'll try to include some pictures if I can remember here on the screen, but it was a blast. Here we go with the Royal Delivery again, trying to get rid of that Phoenix. The Barbarians put in work, man. They put in some really good DPS against that Royal Giant, but again, Royal Giant's going to be kind of a pain. You know, kind of a long-range threat, obviously, against our hut. Excuse me. So used to not seeing that card that I'm not used to saying, talking about the card. So beautiful Monk ability, doing damage to our tower, our weak side tower, and also killing our archers. That's broken, man. Monk is so good. Again, we go in with the Mega Minion to finish off that Phoenix. Then we go ahead and utilize our own Monk, get some extra tower damage there as well. We go with the poison against those archers. Archers are so strong right now in terms of damage that it's not a bad poison exchange there. They go with the Royal Giant in the back. That's going to allow them to cycle to 2 Royal Giants, but we did exactly what they wanted them to do, and that is using the Fireball against the hut. We're also able to cycle to another hut by the time that Royal Giant gets to the lane, so let's see how we handle this here. We go with the Mega Minion. We're certainly not going to go with the hut here. We do not have the Elixir. We get some damage onto... Oh, hey, I stand corrected, but he's back to another Royal Giant. We've got to be careful here. He actually goes for the Fireball. Not bad again. So the opponent in the advantage here and having trouble getting around that Royal Giant, aren't we, guys? So no Fireball in hand here. He finishes off one of our archers. And we just go with Skeleton Split in the back. Trying to figure out what we want to do here. How we want to get by. We haven't used a graveyard this entire match, so nice job just being disciplined here so far this match. We go with the high Barbarian Hut. One of these days, I'll remember the name of that. Might just go Poison here. No, we actually go with the Monk ability, finishing off his archers. Love that move. They go with a Fireball on, you know, kind of nothing. I guess what would be our counter attack. So here we go. We go with Skeletons here, finish off that Monk eventually. Still getting more tower damage from that Monk, though. We go with the high Barbarian Hut as well. Come on, man. Let's do this. Here we go. Nice Fireball value for the opponent. We go ahead and drop down the Poison as well. They go down with the Fisherman. So they're not going to go with the Fireball, yet the Hut is pretty... What is this? What is going Sorry about that, guys. Had a window open in the background. All of a sudden, we're jamming out. I have no idea what that was. But it could have been worse, right? So here we go. We're going to go with the monk, and we're going to not use the... Did we use the ability and not get anything out of it? I'm not sure there. He has a fireball, enough for a fireball right now. Is he going to use it? Does he have it in hand? We go with the poison. We go with the archers. They're going to fireball our archers, and uh-oh, we're in trouble here, guys. We're going to get that monk in front of the giant, but we still have not used a graveyard. It's tough when he has goblins and archers, and he uses them all right there. We go ahead and we use our first graveyard of the match, but he's easily able to dispose of that. We go high with these archers. We can ignore that fisherman in the right-hand lane, and then we go again with the BARB hut. We need to do something crazy here, and we need to do it now. Again, he's getting so much damage with that Monk Reflect. I want to say the Monk Reflect got almost the same amount of damage from my man as the actual Royal Giant did. That Monk Reflect so powerful against the tower. So one win, one loss. Let's go into the next match here, see what we can do. All right, guys, here we come in match number 3. Let's walk away with a victory here against Seb. And oh my god, I thought I was on time, but I'm 30 seconds late. My bad, guys, my bad. So here we go, getting some nice reflect damage from that monk onto the tower. Our first graveyard of the game, only our 4th card played as well. So obviously starting out by let's see, using skeletons against the wall breakers, right? Then we use nice delivery here, by the way, right? Beautiful delivery. Then we go ahead and we use the monk against his magic archer, and it looks like we went in with archers to help support that, and then we went in with the graveyard. They go Valkyrie. Just kind of playing things back here, guys. All right. So Seb comes in with the miner. We catch the miner with the skellies. Nice job there. Go with the Mega Minion as well. So only one hit from the miner, I think, unless I missed one there. We go in with Mr. Monk. And here we go. Going to go ahead and activate that ability again, I'm sure. Just rack up that damage onto the tower. It's more powerful than a spell, more powerful than a fireball, you know? Here we go again. It's going to be a poison coming down on that magic archer from the opponent. Probably going to attack here with just wall breakers. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and respond with a royal delivery. Had that ready, hovering at the bridge. So the delivery is a great response, of course, to those wall breakers. He goes in with another miner, and again, we catch that miner with the skeletons. This time, we don't support with the Mega Minion, but we do have the Mega Minion in hand if necessary against that Valkyrie. We have not played the Barbarian Hut just yet. Of course, going against a Magic Archer deck along with Valkyrie, it's going to be, you know, maybe not the best matchup to highlight the actual Barbarian Hut, but I'm sure we'll be using that aggressively in double elixir time, as we mentioned on the tips portion of the video. So here we go. This time, we don't activate the ability there on the monk. So we pass up that free damage on, not free, but that damage onto the tower. And then we go with the Barbarian Hut. It's going to finish off those wall breakers before they can get to the tower. And then we use the Mega Minion there against the miner. We cycle the skeletons as well. Here comes another monk, and here comes a graveyard, I'm sure. Nope, I'm not sure. But we get that monk damage. Dude, I tell you what, man, there's the graveyard. Now that we have this massive push coming in, we go with the graveyard, and this is exactly how this deck is intended to work, guys. He goes with a kind of emergency tornado there. Magic Archer actually puts in some work on defense, but we still get that Mega Minion healthy to the tower, and we take that tower down. That is absolutely how you want to be playing this deck. Single elixir time, just very, very defensive, just responding to what the opponent does. He said this, in faster decks, any cycle decks, look at this, minor cycle deck, you just want to be very, very, why am I repeating everything twice? Be very, very cautious on the defensive end in single elixir time. Sorry, guys. And then in double elixir time, you can just start really ramping up, and Seb is a good player as well. Let's do one more match, then I'll play a match. Be right back. All right, guys, here we go against Zen Lester. All right, Zen Lester. How are you guys liking? Do you guys spend more time on ladder or trophy road or whatever it's called? I like, even though I'm a dirty kind of pay to win, I haven't paid in like years, but you know, I leveled up my cards. I've been a long time player. I'm a max player. Let's put it that way instead, right? Going against spawner versus spawner action here, guys. Get ready. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Might need some, you know, Pepto-Bismol after this one. So too much spawners can cause nausea and many other symptoms. It could lead to death. Like those commercials that it's just like, yeah, do you want to stop your irritable bowel syndrome? Well, here are the 1,000 things, including cancer and AIDS and death, that might come from this medication, but you won't be having irritable bowel syndrome, not to make light of irritable bowel syndrome. I'm going to offend anybody no matter what. Let's get back to the game here, Ash. Come on. Okay, so cannon cart in the back here. So we're going against a traditional spawner with the hut, goblin hut, and the furnace, along with the cannon cart. I don't know, these decks kind of annoy me, scare me. Even though we're playing a spawner too, so I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite, but let's see what we can do here. The archer goes down. We have skeletons in hand, not a big deal. Actually, we have monk in hand as well. Did we not have skeletons? Either way, getting the job done there. We're going to go ahead and respond to this Phoenix. We don't use that monk ability, but the Mega Minion is going to be able to finish the... close to finish that Phoenix. Either way, they're just going to go ahead and furnace up, and we're going to be able to decide what we want to do here. We go with skeletons to respond to... No! I was hoping we respond, and he was too, to that Fire Spirit. Fire Spirit does a tremendous amount of damage too to the tower, so you got to be aware of that. So we're going to have to respond to this as well. But again, we're in single elixir time. We can just keep being... I don't want to say aggressive on the defensive end, but I guess that's what I want to say. We can be at least responsive on the defensive end. And then in double elixir time, we can really ramp things up. So here we go. That furnace, excuse me, is going to die. They go ahead and they drop that goblin hut. We go with the minion. We take the fire spirit to the face there in the left-hand lane. And then we go with that monk. Probably going to use that monk ability right away, and we don't. So nice job there, Ash. We go with the archers just putting in work against everything, and then we go with the delivery as well. So we were able to finish off that Phoenix egg, which is a good thing, obviously. All right, so here we go. It's going to be another double hut furnace, excuse me, double spawner. Furnace plus the hut in the right-hand lane. We stop that fire spirit. We go with the monk again on defense. I was going to say, I'm surprised he's not using the monk ability a little bit more on defense, especially against the cannon cart, because we can basically neutralize that cannon cart or come very close to, and we do that right there. Let's see if we go with the delivery here, and it looks like we're going to. We missed the fire spirits, but it's okay. Nice poison value in the right-hand lane, hitting both of the spawners, plus all of those gobos and everything else. Here we have 5 seconds remaining on the clock, 4, 3, and 2 before we get to double elixir time. We go with the pump here, and here it is again, the cannon cart annoyingly at the right-hand bridge, and he's attached to our hut, which I do not like. Here we go in the right-hand lane. Are we going to go ahead and use... We're just going to split those archers. We go with the delivery, excuse me, in the left-hand lane against that Phoenix. That is our weak side tower. However, we're taking some chip damage, excuse me, in both lanes. All right, in the right, we're going to go with a monk on defense again, who's having trouble kind of getting through this endless onslaught. And here comes a Elite Barbarians. Nice poison opportunity in the right-hand lane. Are we going to take it? We're going to use that monk ability. We're going to take that poison value, and here it comes. Push in the right, push in the left. We go with Archer split. Going to need that delivery or something. We go with Mega Minion in the left. That's going to get the job done there against that Phoenix. Man, oh man, oh man. Phoenix gets close to the tower, but no cigar. They do have the damage advantage here, but we have triple elixir coming up. It's going to be annoying to go against this deck in triple elixir. Let's see what we can do. We go in with the graveyard. We go in with the monk right-hand lane. They go with the Mother Witch. Gross. We get some nice poison value, though. We do take a fire spirit to the face in the left-hand lane. 60 seconds remaining on the clock. Here we go. It's triple elixir time, and the skeletons both go to the right. Unfortunately, we are in the damage lead, though, thanks to that very lucrative graveyard in that last sequence. Here we go. Triple elixir time. We go with the BARB hut set up here. BARB hut is really putting in work. They go with the poison. We could probably just go on offense here. Just got to be careful. That Mother Witch is super annoying, but we're going to finish her off with the activated ability from the monk. We're going to need a royal delivery. Going to need a barbarian hut. Going to need everything. The delivery's down the left-hand lane. Nice delivery there. Here we go. 8:28 on the tower. 25 seconds left to hold on against this disgusting spawner deck. Here we go, guys. It's a poison coming down. Nice poison as well. That Mother Witch, though, right outside of it. Unfortunate. Let's see what we can do. We get one little piggo to the tower. They have poison in hand. Gotta be careful here. Barbarians, elite barbarians at the bridge. We've got this. We go high with the BARB hut. And now we can just poison on offense. And there it is, 2-1. And what a victory. What a victory there. Man, that was a fun match to watch. A fun match to cast. One of my most favorite matches in recent memory, guys. Wow, that was a good one. All right, let's go ahead and give the deck a shot ourselves. All right, do I have it selected? Of course I do. Here we go. Let's go in, man. It's been a while since I played Graveyard. I can't wait. All right, 1 beer. Oh, my man. I'll give you another one, dude, on me. 2 beers. All right, so here we go. 1 beer. I'm going to start out with just a poison. My man might be playing Hog Cycle, so I'm going to keep my Barbarian Hut at the ready. All right. Okay. We're just going to go with a BARB Hut and a delivery. Hog's only going to get 1 hit. We like that. We like that. He does have fire. No. Okay. I was going to say he has Fireball, but apparently he doesn't. He has Magic Archer and Musketeer as well. We do get the barbs to the tower. Thank you very much. That's big damage. I'll take it. All right, so let's go ahead and drop a Mega in the back. And he's going to fireball that. Oh, he misses the Mega. Did he miss the Mega? I'm going to go with the Monk. And we're going to immediately use the ability here. Try to finish off that Magic Archer. Woo! He almost gets the activation off of that Magic Archer. We get some nice tower damage, though. I'll take it. So my man has Minions and Hog Rider both in hand. Oh, let's just go with this. And let's just pull here. I'm going to use a Hut. Just to get some barbs on that Mega Knight and prevent him from sending in the Hog Rider. I'll tell you what, hitting those minions with the delivery, that was clutch, man. All right, you want to throw the hog away at the actual hut? Go for it, man. I don't care. Go for it. All right, you think you can actually hit this fireball, guys? What do you think? I'm just joking. I'm going to go with the monk in the bag here. See if he responds to that barbarian. Probably not going to. And he doesn't. I thought about it. I want to wait and see what he wants to do here. Nah. I used the ability there. We'll get a little bit of tower damage, at least. Gonna get a nice delivery here. Helping out on everything. I'm gonna go with the archers here. And then I'm gonna surround the Musketeer just to distract a little bit. Hog is going to get a hit. 2 hits! That sucked. On the tower. This time I've learned my lesson. I'm going in with a poison. I'm poisoning the Magic Archer. I'm not messing around anymore, man. Magic Archer. What a card. What a card! Alright, let's go Monk here. Now we're in double elixir time. We're obviously approaching... Alright. Let's go ahead and use that monk ability. Try to get some damage at least. And we do. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We do get that monk onto the tower. Gotta be careful, though. Monk is putting in work, man. Oh, my God. And he goes all in the left-hand lane. And then the monk, he just ignores the monk, man. He just ignores the monk. Shouldn't have given that other beer, man. Shouldn't have given... I thought he was unleashing a lot of elixir, and that could be the issue. My man was actually playing incredibly well. You know, he was in the advantage, and then he's just like, that's it. I'm just going to go all in. Magic Archer, Musketeer, Mega Knight, Hog Rider, then the monk just took the tower down all by himself. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and as always, take care, guys.